So after the second time I adjusted Manuela, she had a little bit of a better way that she was walking, but again, there was minimal change. And for someone who didn't know any better, they could easily interpret that as placebo effect. The third day that I adjusted her, for the first time in the last 3 years, she was able to swing her legs up and sit up on her own. And she was able to sit up and walk over to her mother and give her a great big hug. Her mother had tears flowing down her face, and both of them came over and gave all three of us the biggest hugs that you could imagine. That's why I recommend the care that I do, and why I recommended she actually see a chiropractor after we left, and we found one that she could continue to see. The last I checked in on how Manuela was doing, she was able to still be able to walk very regularly. I'm not saying that she has a perfect way of walking right now, but she is functional again, thankfully. And she is able to play in the park like she wants to. But if it weren't for chiropractic, she wouldn't be able to see the benefits of what the body can do from the inside out. So I know that we covered a lot tonight, and I wanted to condense this all into one flowchart that you can interpret very easily. So as you might recall, through the different kinds of stresses that we have, whether it's traumas, toxins, negative thoughts, those all attack your spine and your nervous system first. When that happens, that can lead to an imbalance or a misalignment in your spine, causing a condition known as subluxation. If the subluxation is not able to be treated by the body's ability to heal itself, that leads to the nerve system being overloaded, which literally shuts down the brain's ability to communicate to the body, and vice versa. When that communication is disrupted, that lowers the body's ability to adapt to the environment, and that's where we start to see disease and illnesses and loss of health. So I know that we talked about how someone can't outthink their way from the stresses in their lives, but there are action steps that you and me and all of your friends and all of your family can implement to minimize the stress. We can eat fruits and vegetables, make sure we get plenty of water, and we have to stay active. Additionally, by taking time, 10, 15 minutes at the beginning and at the end of the day, to reflect, to meditate, and to collect our thoughts, that is going to help minimize the stresses from negative thoughts. I have a question for you all now. Who all do you know that could be blessed by this information? Who do you all know that is under a large amount of stress right now? The stress that could be affecting their spine and their nervous system in some way, shape, or form. If there's someone in your mind and in your hearts right now, I would like to offer you a gift. If there is someone that you think could benefit from what I do, for the rest of the week, if you want to get them in, just getting them scheduled, even if they come in at a later week, just putting them on the schedule this week, I'm completely waiving their first visit, just to figure out if they're in the right place, if I can possibly provide different means of health than what they might be used to. Just as my swim coach offered me a solution with chiropractic that was completely different than what my parents and what my family were used to at the time. I hope that by you offering this gift to someone else will bless them the same way that I've been blessed with this great way of healing, the way of healing that is natural. So I'll be free to stick around for all of you if you have any questions for me. I want to thank you again for coming out here tonight, and I hope to know you more and more as we develop during our relationship, during our time together in the office. Thank you.